Really, it could just go on and on and be fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
there you go.
for recording.
It's a really cool little bridge. You guys must have all slept well last night.
You did sleep well last night. I did. Yeah. Makes sense. How do you feel about that, Sam? There's an old Doc Watts. How do you feel about that, Burl?
My turn.
Yeah. That little stop there.
Well, they were doing that tour of Europe, and Coltrane was, in Miles's word, Coltrane stopped playing for the band and the audience and started playing for himself. And they were playing Bye Bye Blackbird, and he just kept playing, and he came out of this, he said, man, that was such a great groove, I couldn't stop playing. And he take the horn out of your mouth.
Oh, that's where it came from. Oh, okay.
And Joel Barber said, check the intro and the ending. Everything else will be okay.
I heard a quote.
Great stuff. I gotta get this.
I heard a thing. I was talking to Jason Miles. You know Jason, you know who he is.
No, I know who he is, but
Yeah, so we were talking, and he said there was a story he heard from both Bob Berg and Miles, because he used to hang with Miles, because Miles would come see him. So he was telling this story where they were playing at the Wiltern. No, not the Wiltern, but the other Ebell Theater, or maybe the Wiltern or something. So they're playing this groove, and Bob wants to get it to play, and Miles isn't getting the signal to go play, you know. And so finally comes over to Miles says, "Oh, Miles, you hear that groove? I just really got to get in there, play. Let me play on this, you know." So it says it a second, maybe it says it a third time, and Miles goes, "You hear that? You hear what? You hear how it's grooving so hard? You know why it's grooving so hard? Because you're not playing on it." and Jason said that he heard the same story from Bob, which he was good friends, and Miles. So
It's real. Yeah. Because you're not playing that.
Brutal.
He certainly didn't mince words.
no. Well, I told you, Shelley set up a thing because at one point, one of her work guys, Jeff Wald, was managing Miles. He's also managing Tyson when he was a heavyweight champion. So he set up this whole birthday thing to go to the coach house or something, or the place down south, to go see Miles play the second set. It was my birthday, and so we go in there, and I didn't know Miles was playing until we saw the billboard. She said, "We're going to go see Miles Davis tonight." So Jeff meets us and he takes us. We go backstage. They just finished the first set, and I got to talk to Miles, and it was like, it's like I looked at him and I thought all those stories where people, he just, told people to go fuck themselves. Like, oh man, I don't want to have Miles tell me
To go fuck myself.
So he looks at me and Jeff says, "Hey, this is the young guy, young saxophone player. He'd given him a copy of my second album." And he said, you heard his album? He said, "You liked it?" And Miles said, "Oh yeah, I liked it." He told me he liked my album. He really liked my sound. But man, I swear, before we had a great conversation, but he would kind of like just scan me like a soul scan, like, "Are you full of shit or something?" And then he was really cool, and we talked for about 20 minutes, and I had a copy of his autobiography, but he says, "Would you like an autographed copy of it?" And I said, "I got a copy." He said, "Well, let me get it out. Who should I make this out for?" I said, "Well, make it out to my wife." And he goes, "That was smart, So he just drew a thing of him playing the trumpet. And said,
Wow.
To Shelley from Miles. And so he was incredibly charming. I mean, it was just,
Wow.
it couldn't have been more idyllic. I mean, it was like,
That's pretty cool.
interesting.
It's a great take.
I would replace that lick. That one weird lick.
Yeah.
Where?
Can we hear the sax solo again? Yeah, I think I went too far out of the chromatic universe. You know?
Those notes aren't available. I'm sorry. Everything else just seemed to kind of hold together.
Like that.
I don't know.